What is up, guys? The Crimson Defender back, and I decided to do something a tiny bit different today. Let me get a drink real quick. But I decided to do something a little bit different day for spring streams. Um, we're going to look at my complete park, and as you can see, it is filled to the brim already because I have already filled up the Oswald Eugene counter or whatever it's called. Yeah, that. So we are gonna see what it looks like here, and as you can see, we have this entrance right here. This is Crimson Park. It's pretty cool. This is like the only fabricated thing up here. So then we have shops and stuff here, and all these shops. Um, this is a very big area known as the Outlast Towers. We can move here real quick because there's one quick coaster here. Let's just put it in testing mode just for now. Yeah, we can put it into testing mode because that's going to be the obvious one. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I'm putting it into testing mode because that's the easiest one. It's just a little wild mouse. And there we go. So let me turn that back. And as we get to the front, we will go over here a little bit later because it has the Magnum Opus coaster, kind of. If we're going to start on a roller coaster, however, I think we got to start by going down here. Actually, let me get a guest POV so you can kind of see how this goes. Let me name him. I don't know if you can actually see the typing. This is how you get a guest POV. Gotta do flip cam in all caps. Okay. So yeah, now I have the guest POV of everything. Personally, I actually like the map. I forget what time it is. It's sometime in the evening. It's either 17 or 18. Yeah, it's 18. I personally like the map in this configuration. I can see how you like the map in another. So as you see, we have a vending machine, and we also have some things. You can see the tallest coaster in the park from here. It's a little bit of a walk to what's back here. So yeah, let's go through all these crowds and stuff. I was like, why is it lagging? It's saving. That's the wooden coaster. This is this the entrance to the, I think it is. Check. Let me check. Let me just, like, kind of, like, fast pass this line. Yes, it is. It is the entrance to... Alright. Oh, I didn't realize when it kicked you out, it put you back where you were. Okay, good, because the coaster's just coming in. Wave Rider. This is a stand-up coaster. I believe, yes, it is. I don't know if I've actually shown you this park. I don't think I have. But if I have, it hasn't been this complete. So let's get a POV of this roller coaster, which is a B&M stand-up. I forgot the stats of this ride. Actually, I could probably see them. Okay. We'll see the stats later. I'm sorry, and I messed up. I should have turned it back to noon. But we'll just ride the coaster in this. There's another coaster that needs to be ridden this way as well, which you'll see in a minute. And there you go. That is Wave Rider, which I can look up the stats on this. Yeah, max speed 66 miles an hour, 123-foot drop. Let me see. 98 seconds. Okay, so then let's get to the coaster right across from it, which is the wooden coaster. I completely forgot the name of it. Let me just speed this up so I can get to it. Actually, let me turn, and now that I'm thinking about it, let me turn the time back to 12. Oh, I never named this. I'm actually kind of surprised. I never named it. I thought I did, and I thought this had purple trains. Maybe that's just me. Alright. Okay, this is your POV of the wooden roller coaster, which has yet to be named somehow. Alright, there we go. That's the wooden coaster is yet to be named. Hold on. And then if we look at the stats... Yeah, there you go. There's your stats. Alright, now if we... Hold on. Hold on, I need to look at something real quick. Okay. If you keep moving on, then we have the log flume. We'll get to that thing you just saw in the background, the orange thing, in a second. We'll get to that. We'll get to the log flume right now. I have no idea which train is actually at the station. There we go. This is actually one of them that is best at night, so we'll change it back to 18 for a second. Turn it back to 18. This is one of those that's best at night. Okay, there we go. Enjoy that ride, too. This is one of the things that's better at night. There's another coaster next to us that's also better at night, so... Yep, and that's the end. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna move forward to which area next, actually? Okay, this is just a little area. We'll maybe ride that a little bit. I don't know, cause I don't feel like testing that again. But we got little shops here and all that, and then we'll move on to this, which is actually my favorite ride in the park. We wait for it to come back in. There it goes. Which is called Lava Breaker, which there's a reason why we have to do this in the dark. You may be able to see it already of what enhances when we do this. Alright, let's go. This is of course a B&M invert. Hold on. And enjoy the ride. Alright, and there's that ride. You can see why it is my favorite in this park. It looks awesome from this angle. My favorite is this element, of course. This looks amazing, actually. But let's keep going. You basically reach a dead end when you get here, so that means we gotta go all the way back around, and let's start to go. We're gonna save this one for last. Trust me. We're gonna save that coaster for last. And that whole area, really. Where we get to our next coaster, Valkyrie, which is a Vekoma, whatever, looper. He's gotta wait for it to come back. There it goes. There it goes. Alright. To the right. Actually, I do want to mention this coaster has a cool element to it, where it goes right over the park goers at one point. I think we just passed that element, I'm pretty sure, but I just wanted to mention that. Alright, and that ride's over. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, there is an element where it goes right by the park goers. Yep, this one right here. Actually, let's see if I can see it. No. Let's see. Cam. Alright. This is what I want to see. I have no idea where it is actually, where the what the coaster is now. Oh, there it is, going up the hill. It has a cool element to it, in my opinion, because you can stand right by it and watch it go by. That's pretty cool. And let's come out of that real quick. There's another monorail station over here, and then there's a little frisbee ride. And actually you go right under the land that the Valkyrie's in. As you can see, I did a lot of these little paths, so you gotta walk a lot of places. There is a monorail though to take you places. And then you have a little hotel right here, and coming back, there's a little sitting area right here where there's another closed coaster view. The coaster we'll get to in a little bit. As you can see, that's how close you get. And then I'm pretty sure you can get back here for this one, which is... Yes. Alright. Which is called Skate Town Dash. Here we go. Enjoy the ride. Alright, that's done for that. Of course, it's based off of grinding off of skateboards in the city, but I'm pretty sure, fun fact, this was the last coaster to be added. If I'm not mistaken, though, it was the second to last to be finished because I finished it slightly before Lava Breaker, if I'm not mistaken. But let's move on and get to... We're not going to get to this coaster even though it's right here because we're actually near the entrance of another coaster. There's a lot of mess of entrances back here. And good, it's just like almost every other coaster. It's pulling into the station as soon as I get here. This is, what is it? The big one. I forgot the name of it for a second. Let's see. It's funny because it kind of stands out in the back of the park. Oh yeah, right. Waiting for extra guests to get on that aren't coming. There we go. Kind of stands out in the back of the park because it's sitting on a hill. So actually from the top of this ride you can see the entire park. This lift hill is very fast, by the way. Yeah, as you can see pretty much the entire park from here. And there you go, that's the big one. So we've reached another dead end, so that means we gotta walk back. And we're gonna walk this way, like we were before. That's the monorail. It's pretty cool. Okay, be quiet. This this part actually lights up purple at night. Hold on, give me a second. As you can see. So that's pretty cool. And then when you exit this tunnel, actually I want to see how this looks. I want to see how this looks. Yeah. When you walk out of here, because you get into the infected. It's just pretty cool. Dang, you can just barely fit under that. That's actually kind of crazy. I never realized how low to the ground that was until seeing that, because I think it's meant for a go-kart track. As you can see, every shop here is black and green, so you have a couple different shops and stuff. Let me move back. You have a couple different shops and some vending machines and some restrooms. You have this monstrosity of a thing. You have another station, which actually the rest of them have a blue roof, but this one has a green roof to fit with the theme. And then as you can see, the line for this is extremely long. Oh yeah, okay. Yep, I see it. There it goes. Yeah, as you can see, this is one of the coasters that has a very long line. And this is your B&M Hyper. This is the third tallest coaster in the park, if I'm not mistaken. It's either third or second. The tallest we have yet to ride, but yeah, the tallest we have yet to ride, but I don't remember if this or that is taller. The coaster on the left. I don't remember if this or the big one is taller. I think the big one is taller by a couple feet. I know it's like less than a 30-foot difference. That's all I know. But let's ride Hydros. And there's that ride. So, yeah, we got one more coaster left in this park, if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see, there's also a lift that takes you from one side of the park to the other. There's also one of these Skywatcher things, which gives you a nice view of the park. But let's get back down. And let's go to the last section of the park, which I saved for last because it was the one that had probably some of the most amount of work on it. Oh dang, we've been here so long, this place has started to crowd out. Because this place used to be crowded with people when we started the video. So we're at Outlast Towers. As you can see, there's actually a ride here right in between the coaster. This is going to be one that's better at night as well, believe it or not. Then we have these benches and these 3 drop towers. Like I said, that's why it's called the Outlast Towers. And then we have some drinks and stuff. And then we get to our final ride. My goodness. Which is Outlast. Alright. Get on this and let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's a very short but very impactful ride. I forget if I forget how tall this is. I know it's pretty tall. Oh, so it's only like, okay, so it's not that tall actually. But yeah, this launch is actually pretty cool to watch if we can get back over here. You just sit at the other end of the track. I'm pretty sure it's coming in just a second. I think. Yep, here it comes. That's what we love to see. And then if you're looking at it from, we'll do this again. No, let's do from a taller guest. All right. So yeah, that's how tall it is. It's ridiculous looking at it. You can also look at the rides here, which just make it even more obvious how fast this coaster is. It's supposed to be like a smaller version of Kingda Ka, if you couldn't tell. But with that, that's basically the end of the park tour, because we're not going to do the monorail because that's going to take too long, because one of the stations doesn't have as much traffic as others, so it could take like 5 minutes, it could take 30. But yeah, as you can see, there's not enough people on the thing. Actually, maybe we could. But yeah, we're not going to do that right now. It's just the monorail. It's just seeing the same exact park you already saw with music. So that's going to be the end of the tour, and hopefully y'all enjoyed this video because it's a little bit different from what I usually do. I just decided to spice it up a little bit. So hopefully you enjoyed the tour of Crimson Park, and we will see you guys later. The Crimson Defender out.